Hi and welcome to Are We Really Strangers? This podcast is all about opening up and telling stories that we keep bottled in ourselves. In this podcast, I'll be talking about the variety of different subjects. The whole point of the podcast is so that people get to understand that we're all different and we all have different stories to tell. Nobody's story is the same and people shouldn't be judgmental about it. We need to start breaking apart from judging people based on their looks and their actions and understanding more about their stories than what meets the eye. The question for this week was, what has been your biggest setback in life and how did you overcome it?
My biggest setback in life would probably be the fact that I let other people's opinions and views on me dictate how I view myself as a person. Personally, I need validation from others to be able to accept myself, and that has been a struggle I've had throughout middle school and sort of kind of high school. It's been 3 weeks and I still kind of struggle with that. I don't necessarily feel like I fit in completely with a bunch of people new that I just met, but the way that I have learned to overcome it, even though I'm still going through it, is finding people that love you and accept you. Even if they don't fully accept you, you just have to believe that they do. And once I do that, at least, it just helps me build myself as a person and be who I really am.
We live in a world where sometimes someone's opinions can dictate everything about us. From the way we look to the way we speak, that tiny little thought is all it takes for us to change who we are as people and become what society wants us to be. Nobody is perfect in this world. Everyone is different from each other, and we shouldn't hate what makes us different, but actually celebrate it. We need to start valuing who we are as people and understand that yes, people can have opinions about you, but only you can decide how much power their opinions have over you.
So basically, when I was in middle school, I met like this really bad group of people and I surrounded myself with the wrong people. And I just started going down this wrong path that like wasn't who I was, and everybody was able to see it except for me, and I thought that that's who I was. And I was just trying to impress everybody else, and I wasn't really being myself. And like through that, I was trying to impress the wrong type of people, so I started disrespecting people, my family, like my friends. I hurt a lot of my friends, and I wish that sometimes like they understood that it was just a part of me learning and growing. And it's totally reasonable to not forgive how I was, and that's fine. It's just I want people to know that that's not who I am anymore. And I started disrespecting women like a lot. Like it was really bad for a time. And now I'm trying to change, and I try to treat the women in my life like they're special, because they are. Like they aren't objects, and they aren't just people who can do stuff for you. They're special, and without the woman in my life, like I wouldn't be anywhere. Like I wanna really like apologize to everybody that I've hurt, and I have. And sometimes an apology, it just isn't good enough, so I'm trying to change. But I guess it's just frustrating when I see myself trying to change, and I see myself changing for the better, and I guess there are just still people that don't see that in me. They still say stuff about me disrespecting women and me being this and that and just calling names, and I'm trying to change. So I guess the frustrating part and the part that makes me mad and the part that makes me upset is just how I thought that I was different, and how like some people would just see me the same. But I'm still trying to overcome it. Like your question, I haven't really overcome who I used to be yet. I'm still trying to change.
Everyone falls down the wrong road sometimes. We make decisions and actions that we wish we could take back, but we can't. Time is a very beautiful thing. With time, all wounds will heal. It takes a person to understand what you did, and it takes an even bigger person to understand and improve yourself from it, even if people can't see it that way. As long as you know that you're trying to make something better of yourself, then you have already improved quite a bit. My biggest setback in life is definitely the fact that I put everybody first. I always forget about myself, and it shows. Growing up, I really never had anybody that I can go to when I had an issue. I always had to figure it out on my own. So whenever somebody comes up to me and they tell me that they need help, I always stop what I'm doing and I always try helping them in any way I can. Because for me, that shows that I'm wanted and that I'm needed. But it isn't good for me. I need to break from this habit, and I need to understand that I also matter, that my personal feelings, my opinions, my everything about me matters. And I shouldn't put somebody else's problems over mine because I'm not really helping them. I'm just pausing it on mine and just trying to give them the advice that I wish somebody would give me. It is okay to show emotions. That just proves you're human. Bottling up your emotions doesn't help you. It just weighs you down till you can't anymore. Emotions are a reminder that they are meant to be expressed, not hidden from everybody, or shown only the way you want others to see them. They aren't a sign of weakness and they aren't a sign of strength. They just show that you care and want or need help.
My biggest setback was when this summer I had to undergo surgery, which did drastically change my life. But because I had it so late in the summer, I had to miss the first 2 weeks of school. And not only that, but I was in a lot of pain, and it was really hard for me to do basic human necessities. But with the help of my family and my friends, I was able to overcome it. My friends were helping me go to class, holding my notebooks and my book bag, and they've always been encouraging. Same with my family. Anytime I need something, they don't hesitate to come and help me. And I'm really happy that I have them to help me guide me and overcome this surgery.
Not everybody's setbacks are the same. Sometimes they're mentally or sometimes they're physically. The point is that you try and eventually overcome them. It won't just help you, it will also make you a stronger person. It's okay to seek help and it's okay to talk about it. No one should have to hold in their struggles and have to deal with it alone. We're all the same, just trying to make it by in this fast-paced world. And we should always remember that we really aren't strangers.